Hey guys, so if you couldn't tell, shot looks different, everything looks different. Whoa, it's all HD, it looks good, dude. Yeah, 'cause I have gotten a new phone recently, that's why it all looks, so good. And, yeah guys, I haven't been on YouTube since, like, last week or something, I don't even know anymore. But, yeah, I just decided to do a quick vinyl update video on some records I have purchased, cause I haven't done a video for vinyl at least in a while, and yeah, I picked up quite a lot at the sale. Like I said in the last Vernon record vlog thing, how I said I would show some of those, but yeah, I also have just been picking up a couple here, a couple there. The problem is I'm not sure when I did my last vinyl update, so these are just the ones I just got like just currently in the last like month or so. So yeah, I'll show you the ones that I got at the record fair, then I'll show you some of the ones I've just like picked up over the last little while. So two that I picked up, they're really cheap, $10 or something. This is a Canadian pressing of the Velvet Underground and Nico. It is scratched to shit though. And it is really rare to get a Canadian pressing, especially with the guy in the back there. You can't see him. You can see like his arms there, his head behind Lou Reed's there. Yeah, apparently this pressing is very valuable because the guy that was on the back cover there was like, I don't want to, or on the front cover he was like, I don't want to be on the cover. So yeah, and also it's obviously very different from the U.S. counterpart with the banana and all. So yeah, that's the Canadian pressing, and it was only like $10 because it's really scratchy. But I just mainly bought it for the cover because the U.S. one is superior. Next up, I picked up this because I wanted to hear it. I've heard a lot of great things about this album. It's not an original, but it's a UK pressing. I'm gonna be hopefully picking up an original soon if I like it a little more, and that is the Bee Gees' Odessa. Some people say it's like Beatles, sort of, but the Bee Gees. I don't know. It's interesting though. There's a lot of from what I heard, there's a lot of strings and stuff, and a couple other things. A lot of acoustics and that. So far, some of it's not too bad. I gotta listen to it a couple more times though. Really get into it. And the other thing that, like the main thing that I've really accumulated lately is a band that I've really been getting into, and yeah, I really like them. I've been saying really a lot there, but that is Pink Floyd. It took me so long to get into Pink Floyd. I don't know why. Just every time I listen to it, I was just like, oh, it's just a bunch of random noises. There's like nothing to it. They have no quality whatsoever. But then the first thing that sort of brought me more into Pink Floyd is finally sticking on Dark Side of the Moon over. Oh, I didn't play the whole thing. I would always, every time I played it, I would play little snippets of it. Then finally I decided to play the whole thing, start to finish, or no, not start to finish, sorry, what am I saying? I finally decided to stick on the needle on the first song, played Breathe, and I was like, holy shit. So then I played more and more, and I really started to get into them more, and yeah, now I really like them, so I'll show you some of the Pink Floyd ones I've accumulated recently. So I got Pink Floyd's Metal. This is a Yugoslavian pressing. A little weird, but it's the only copy I could find right now. Vinyl's not in too bad a shape. It's yeah, can't really see it on the camera, but yeah, it's not too bad. I picked this up for like $40, because I heard so much about Echoes that apparently Echoes is sort of the start to Dark Side of the Moon, and yeah, so listen, and I can really hear that Dark Side of the Moon-esque sort of sound to it. It's very good though. It's a very good album. I love how Echoes is just the one side. I've never heard something so beautiful in my life than them singing the Echoes song there. Then what I'm playing right now, I had a copy of it because I always liked Wish You Were Here, but I had to get another one because the one I had was in garbage shape, and yeah, this one comes with the postcard. This one that I have is a Canadian pressing. So it comes with a little postcard there. Very, very good album. Wish You Were Here. Very sad but very good-hearted album. So I got that, and then this I picked up at the sale, at the Vernon record sale there. I picked up another copy of Pet Sounds, but I always wanted to have another spare copy just in case the one I had, like, I scratched it or something. Not saying that I ever would, but just in case if I ever scratch it, I would just have a backup copy or something. But the funny thing is, every time I play, this is the copy I used to have. This one sounded good, but it never had that really good hitting drive that a lot of those 60s records had. That real good tony sound to it. And this one does. This case is also slightly bigger than the one I had. And the reason being is because apparently this one's a first pressing. This one I picked up, it was $120. Not too bad for an original mono Canadian Pet Sounds. And yeah, I wanted to get another copy just in case this one messed up on me. But also, like, you can't really tell on the camera, but this one that I picked up, the color scheme is much brighter and better than this one. This one's all faded and it's just not so good. Yeah, so really happy I picked up this Pet Sounds now for that. But it is nice to have a spare copy of it. This I picked up. A lot of my records I've gotten recently are very, very rare collectibles, very expensive records. Records that are not they're not cheap. But this one is a very rare one, and it is the debut album of The Who. I'll test out some. See if this. Oh, I can't. Sorry. Thought maybe if I. Yeah, oh wait. Yeah. Let's try this. Is that better? Yeah. A little. No, I hate it. I got this little light there, so that's nice. Yeah, the debut Who album. Very, very valuable, very rare record. And it is in mint shape. I got this for a pretty good price. And it's not a bad album. It's got My Generation, Kids Are Alright, Legal Matter. It's a good song, but this album it's very, like, you could say silly compared to the other Who albums. It's very, I don't know. It's not the Who that everyone knows them as. It's very, I don't know. It's hard to describe. This is, in the next album I have here, this is the Cherry I bought recently. This is the very rare, valuable record. So happy I got this. And, this is an original UK mono first pressing of Pink Floyd's Piper at the Gates of Dawn with Syd Barrett there. And, yeah, I bought this on eBay because I had a little bit of money recently. And, don't want to say how much I paid for it, though. Actually, let me see something. Well, it picks up on the scratch marks a little better. It's not too bad for what it is, especially for what it's worth. It's very good. The case, as you can see, is very clean. Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Very, very valuable, very rare, expensive record, and I got it cheaper than what they normally sell for. I'm not saying how much I paid for it, though, but it was cheap compared to other ones I've seen. Next, I picked up Adam Hart Mother. This album's not too bad. It's, I don't know. First song's very enjoyable, then the rest of it's just sort of, This is just like on the Pink Floyd, I guess they would still be the Pink Floyd by then. They haven't really found their sound, they haven't really found where they're going with their music after Syd Barrett departed. This album's from 70, but a lot of these albums just sort of sound directionless. Like they're not sure of what they're going for. But yeah, I got that. Then this is the one obviously that everyone loves and knows. This is an original 73 pressing of Dark Side of the Moon, a UK pressing. It's got all the stuff in it. the problem is it's not a first pressing, obviously, but it's one from it's from '73, which is very nice. So I picked up this, and then last one that I know of right now that I've gotten, except for maybe a couple in that, I picked up this. This is a first pressing UK pressing of The Wall, and it is in very good shape. I spent like almost a month and a half trying to get this damn thing because the guy at the record store had a pretty expensive price on it. It wasn't cheap, and he was asking $350 for it. So I kept trying to like get the price down, trying to haggle the guy for it and this and that, and couldn't do it over and over again. Like I kept trying, but I just couldn't. First off, I couldn't pay that price. I didn't want to for that album. And then I brought in a bunch of records and dickered with him and that. And then after a while, I ended up paying $60 and a couple records I didn't really even want for a UK pressing of The Wall. So I would say I came out pretty good there. So guys, that is a little bit of a vinyl update for you. It's basically all I've gotten recently. There may have been a couple that I've missed that are somewhere in this collection of records. But yeah, guys, one thing that I recommend though, if you have a vinyl collection you want to start out, you should really put them in these sleeves. These record, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. These record sleeves. Those ones are very good. They protect your records. Sorry, I don't want to drop you. They protect the records very well, and yeah, I highly recommend these ones. Also, they look nice when you display them. And yeah, hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video, this little quick update video on my records and everything. I wish I could post more on YouTube than I have been, but I just haven't been in a while. But yeah, I'm gonna try and post more. Hopefully, I want to try and do more of my sketches that I used to do, but haven't thought of any ideas or anything. So it's been a while since I've done any of that stuff. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoy this new camera. It looks very HD, doesn't it? It looks very nice. But yeah, anyway guys, see you next time, and goodbye.